Hinge, nee, 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 Shuckin' Hinge. What's up, guys? Back on me is here. We got Sabrina Teenage Witch, Season 4, Episode 18, Dreama the Mouse. Okay, so this episode starts off with Dreama, like, not being able to. And Sabrina's, like, looking outside and thinking about this school skip day that she's been looking very excited for. And Dreama turns herself into a dog. And yeah, and when Sabrina looks over, Dreama's a dog. So after Principal Kraft is like, hey, I'm gonna be Principal Awful, and I'm gonna cancel your holiday because I just like having fun in your misery, people. Yeah, and they're all sad, and Sabrina, Sabrina has, spring. Hilda and Zella discover that Sabrina has spring fever, which is because she can't stop talking about having daydreams, and keeps having daydreams, and Brad, for some reason, can see her daydream. So, yeah, Brad can see her daydream. So, Hilda and Zella are like, yeah, you got spring fever. And as I said, Principal Kraft decides to be Principal Awful and say, hey, I'm canceling your holiday, canceling the day you're excited for, because he just doesn't like it. And he would rather see them in school than have. So yeah, so Sabrina's, she put Dreama in this mode, the Dreama in the spring fever mode for some reason, because Hilda and Zelda, Zelda's like, hey, Principal Kraft is like, I will not give you this day. I will not give you this skip day. And then Zelda comes in and she's like, hey, can you give this skip day? He's like, can you give the students a skip day? He's like, sure. See, Principal Kraft is influenced by Zelda, because whatever Zelda, because if they're dating, he'll do anything Zelda says. He just won't do anything the kids say, because he's Principal Awful. So, anyway. Yeah, and also he's Principal again, which, from episode 14, makes no sense. He's Principal again. I guess he was able to get his job back after retiring. But anyway, yeah. So Sabrina, put Dreama in the, but when Principal is like says no, but then Zilla says yes. Brad's like, hey Dreama, you're pretty weird. I think she's a witch, and because it turns Dreama into a mouse, because remember, the witch hunter gene turns anyone who Brad finds out is a witch into a mouse. Yeah. So yeah. So to get the witch hunter gene out of Brad, they're like, you gotta bring Brad over here. And Sam's, in this, dome thing, because he's having a battle with a bird. A talking bird. And Hilda and Zelda, what do they do? Hilda does is she puts Mouse Dreama with the cat. No, I'm not joking. She actually does that, which shows you that cats and mouses aren't fans of each other. But Sam the cat's like, no, I can't do it. So, yeah, but I feel that's, a bad on Hilda's part, because, anyway, Brad's like, somebody's like, hey, Harvey, you gotta get Brad over to my house. And he's like, sure. He says that there's a plasma TV over there, and he just uses some sort of magic gun that just knocks him out. So yeah, so they use magic lightning storm, but Principal Kraft's over, and Zelda's like, and Serena's like, I'll give up my skip day to help Dreama. So she's like, hey, you shouldn't let the students have this skip day, yeah. She actually gives us a skip day to help Dreama, and basically the lightning strikes, and Zelda is, like, and because Zelda has been doing weird stuff to Hilda this entire episode, Hilda gets knocked out, so Sabrina's in her daydream, but she's able to get knocked back to it, and she, and then lightning strikes, getting the Winter Hunter gene out of Brad, which the Winter Hunter gene is actual small blue genes, which makes no sense. Like, I thought they'd be an actual gene that's inside you, but they're blue genes. So yeah, so Brad's now back to he doesn't have the Witch Hunter gene anymore. That means Sabrina can now do magic around him without him knowing, because she can now do magic to prank him, as she did with Libby in season 1 and 2 and 3. But yeah, so she and Serena's like, hey, maybe not Brad has the Witch Hunter gene out of it, maybe he'll be nice. And he comes over and he's like, hey Sabrina, someone called. They want their thing back. And basically, and yeah, those jokes just are that. And Sabrina's like, even without the Witch Hunter gene, Brad's still a jerk. And pranks him by changing his pants. Basically, that wraps up this episode. Okay, pretty good episode of what Sabrina changed, which I really enjoyed this one. Brad finally got the Witch Hunter gene out of it, and it revealed that now that he has no Witch Hunter gene inside him, which are actual blue genes, but that makes no sense. He's just a jerk. Like, Sabrina thought that this would make him nicer, but she was proven wrong. And he is just a jerk. Yeah, well anyway, Brad's a jerk. Principal Craft's still awful. He's Principal, yeah. And Sabrina's still my favorite character. So like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I'll see you next, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Boom, 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 boom. Boom.